Okay, so this is probably another really personal one to talk about, and I think a lot more of them are probably gonna start to get personal in terms of these types of talks on the Quack Talk. Welcome to the Quack Talk, by the way. Hello. If you're new here, hello. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching this again, thank you for listening to me ramble again. So this one is a little bit more personal. Just something that I experience, and like for everyone else it's going to be different. I can't really control that. But something to me that has happened and always seems to happen is I was adopted by my grandparents, and I'm not naming names, I'm not saying who or anything like that, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, they were mean to me, blah blah blah. I'm just trying to say this is what happened, and this is what I felt. This is what I felt like. But I was adopted by them, and basically a lot of the time when something happened or they got upset, they would say stuff like, we should have left you at the foster home. We shouldn't have adopted you, basically. And then sometimes they will say things like, I am ungrateful, and that I should be grateful that they saved me, basically. And like, that's what they said. I should be grateful that they saved me. And there are other people in my family that have said this as well. You should be grateful because they saved you. But that doesn't excuse the things that they've done to me in terms of not really nice things. It doesn't excuse that, and I shouldn't... Like, yes, obviously they adopted me and stuff, but I think the moment that you say they saved you, or you should be grateful because we saved you, I feel like I've become dehumanized. What I mean by that is I am no longer considered a person. I am considered their possession, basically. Saying, we adopted you, you should be grateful because we saved you, is, to me, it feels like I am their possession. I am not a person, I am just it. I am just an object, basically. And I think that makes things even worse because when you start to dehumanize people and stuff, you start to treat them a lot differently. And then I feel, and I don't really know how to explain this very well, but I feel and I felt like dehumanized. Like, at the time I didn't really understand what was happening, but now I do kind of understand what was happening. Obviously it wasn't a nice feeling, and obviously I understood that what was happening was bad and upsetting, but I didn't understand the extent of it, and that, you know, you can seek help for these things. So if you're ever in a horrible situation and you are being dehumanized by your own family, in a not very nice way, I'm just trying to keep it, I don't know, PG. But if you ever feel like in a bad situation, there are people that you can call that can help, as far as I am aware of. And I kind of wish I knew those things, but I think I was kept away from knowing those things for a reason, probably. Like, I wasn't I wasn't told anything like that. I didn't learn anything like that because I wasn't allowed to, basically. So, now that I am learning it, it does upset me a little bit, but these things happen. I just don't want them to happen to anyone else and experience that, just because it's not a nice feeling. And when people are just like, well, when my family says like they saved you, I don't know. I no longer feel like a person. I really don't. I don't feel like I am part of the family. And for a long time, I haven't felt like I've been a part of the family, and it's not a nice feeling, like, to be dehumanized and, like, kind of pushed out of that. And, like, there are times I have been threatened to be kicked out for the most minor of things. I feel like, are the most minor of things. It's like, oh my goodness, I forgot to do the dishes a couple of times. Well, I guess I'm being kicked out. It's a scary situation. It's not a nice situation. It's very scary. It's not okay. And I just don't want anyone to be in that or feel like that or be treated like that. This is not nice. And I am really sorry if you are going through that. I really am. And I hope that you find help, or that you find someone that you can talk to, or maybe, listening to these videos might help in a way that you understand that somebody else has gone through this as well, and, like, you're not alone. Like, it sucks that you're having to go through that, but you're not alone. And yeah, you're not alone, and there are people that you can talk to, and you can listen to me, and you can leave comments, and hopefully other people will leave comments to, like, help each other out. That'd be awesome. That's something that I hope to make here on YouTube. And I'm not trying to shame anyone by telling my story. I just more want to say how I feel, and maybe somebody else is going through that and understand, and maybe it helps. I don't know. I ramble, and I guess this is a way of venting in a sense. But I don't know. I just hope that you like these videos, and maybe I'll get to keep making more. I literally have no idea what I'll keep talking about, but I'm sure I'll find something to talk about. That's what I do. But anyway, if you did like the video, I want you to waddle over to the like button and slap the subscribe to become a hatchling. And I will see you all in a wingspan. Wank.